the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
Let's go down to Mississippi to Patrick. Hi, Patrick.
Hey, I am so glad that you're talking about this because the no-fault divorce and the kids, because I was basically served with no-fault divorce, and I didn't want the divorce, and the attorneys basically said, well, either sign the paper. We're going to find something, and not only we're going to find something, we'll put the kids on the stand, and we'll ask them questions like, well, did you ever see Daddy yelling at Mommy? And I said, well, all right, just give me the papers. And ended up giving her the house and everything because I didn't want the kids to be affected. So I guess my question is, no-fault divorce has not always been with us. And I use the analogy of abortion. I mean, abortion wasn't always. I never thought I would see the day when Roe v. Wade would be overturned. Was there a legislation about no-fault divorce, and can it be overturned? How can it go away?
Good question, Katy.
Yeah, it's a state level issue, and so what we need to do is we need to find allies at the state level who understand the terrible injustice that no-fault divorce poses to children always, and often to the innocent spouse as well.
Yes.
And so we are seeing different efforts across different states to roll back the effects of no-fault divorce. Some states that will do things like lengthen the waiting times for divorce, which anytime you throw up a few more roadblocks, oftentimes that's all it needs for people to go, wait a second, you know what? I think that we could do something about this here. There was a very creative bill, I think it was in Kentucky, where they said standard, just automatic, parents are going to get 50-50 custody. Just unless for some reason there's somebody at fault, like there's clearly abuse, automatic, it's not going to be a woman is going to be able to take the guy for everything that he has. And that actually dropped divorce rates dramatically too. When the state de-incentivized that sort of somewhat flippant, right? Casual, like I'm just going to exit this marriage. And unfortunately, with the way a lot of no-fault divorce proceedings are set up, they do favor the person that wants the marriage the least.
Yes.
And that's one of the problems with no-fault divorce is the person that like you experienced, the person that wanted the marriage the least had the most power in the proceedings. And you were trying to keep things together for the sake of the kid. You were trying to minimize the impact on the kid. And that means that you got cleaned out and, probably were paying money and probably saw your children very little, which is the worst part of this whole thing. Yeah. So all of those efforts need to happen at the state level. It does take legislation that is targeted for whatever is the ground game happening in that specific jurisdiction. But a lot of it does depend on finding lawmakers who understand the grave problem that no-fault divorce poses and who have the courage to stand up against it.
So, Katy, is there a website or a place people could go to find out what's going on in their state if they wanted to join in that fight?
Oh my gosh, how wonderful for you to ask. Them Before Us is actually about to publish in the next couple months a scorecard for the entire country. Every state is going to get a grade based on how much they protect or how much they victimize children in areas of marriage and family. And one of the things we're looking at is no-fault divorce. So we are just putting the finalizing touches on the database. If you go to thembeforeus.substack.com, thembeforeus.substack.com, sign up. We will equip you. We'll equip you on everything as it relates to marriage, divorce, reproductive technologies, ministering to your gay family and friends without compromise, defending natural marriage. But we'll also keep you posted on projects like this so that you can look at what's happening in your state and go to your lawmakers and say, hey, this is abysmal. We need to defend kids.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Patrick, does that help at all, my friend?
Yeah, it does. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sorry you went through that. You're like so many people that I've worked with that they're the victim of this thing. And there was nothing they could do to stop it. And so they were forced into a position of trying to minimize damage as opposed to bring healing to their marriage and to their family. So God bless you for going through all of that pain and suffering, my friend. And thanks for calling in and sharing your story.
That was the best of the week on Relevant Radio. The best way to listen to the best of the week is on the Relevant Radio app. Free and always free. Download and share the #1 free Catholic app today in the App Store.